Welcome along to this deep dive. We're zeroing right in on that big Europa League semifinal first leg. Athletic Bilbao taking on Manchester United.
Yeah, massive game. And here at Tipsmodo, Kenya's #1 football tips hub, we've really been crunching the numbers on this one.
We absolutely have. Our mission today, really, is to give you the essential insights, the stuff you need to understand just how high the stakes are here.
Spot on. Because this isn't just, another match. It feels pivotal. For United, Europe is kind of a lifeline, isn't it? Silverware, maybe Champions League.
After a pretty rocky domestic season, yeah.
Exactly. And then for Athletic Bilbao,
Oh,
wow. A potential final in their own stadium. That's like destiny calling, adds a whole different flavor.
oh, totally. And thinking about United's journey to get here, that Lyon game, incredible comeback.
Wasn't it just down 6-4 on aggregate, then bam, bam, bam?
Yeah.
Fernandes, Mainu, Maguire late on.
That's the kind of chaotic brilliance we love analyzing at Tipsmodo. It's exactly the kind of unpredictable turn that, our users are looking for insights on.
And it highlights this weird contrast with United, which we've noted very clearly at Tipsmodo. Their European form is, well, it's really strong.
Unbeaten, right?
Unbeaten, yeah. 28 goals scored. We clocked them with 222 shots, most touches in the box in the whole tournament, according to our Tipsmodo data. Impressive stuff.
But then you put that next to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like that draw with Bournemouth recently. It's different.
Very different. So this European run, it feels absolutely vital for their whole season's story. And we track all these stats constantly at Tipsmodo, trying to give that valuable context.
Okay, let's switch to Athletic Bilbao then. San Mames. What a fortress it's been in this competition.
Oh, absolutely. Our assessment at Tipsmodo, it's one of the hardest away trips in Europe right now. Full stop.
The record backs that up, doesn't it? 6 home games in the Europa League.
6 wins and, get this, only conceded 2 goals in those 6 matches. That's incredibly mean defensively at home.
So what's the secret there? Is it just the crowd? Well, the crowd helps, definitely. But you've got Ernesto Valverde, very experienced manager, tactically smart. And then Nico Williams.
Yes, Nico. He's been electric.
He really has. Our Tipsmodo data shows he's been involved in, 7 goals in those 6 home Europa League games?
Yeah.
That's a huge impact.
7 goal involvements. Wow. That's prime info for anyone looking at, like, goal scorer bets, shot props, assists, all the stuff we cover at Tipsmodo.
Exactly. And they score goals too, 14 at home in the tournament. Plus, like we said, that massive motivation, playing for history, potentially, in their own backyard. We factor that kind of thing in heavily at Tipsmodo. It matters.
Right. So we've got this contrast. Maybe you could sum up the key insight from our Tipsmodo analysis.
Yeah, I think it boils down to this. You've got United, who maybe rely more on individuals stepping up. Bruno Fernandes is amazing in Europa League knockouts. His record is phenomenal.
True.
But then Bilbao, it feels more collective. It's about belief, unity, and that burning desire for a home final. It's sort of star power versus the strength of the pack. Interesting way to put it. So the big questions we're asking at Tipsmodo are, can United keep that European magic going away from home against this Bilbao machine?
Or will that San Mames factor, that collective drive, just be too much for them?
It's fascinating. And obviously, for our full elite analysis to help you weigh it all up, you need to head over to www.tipsmodo.co.ke.
Absolutely. Now, team news is obviously crucial here. We track this stuff meticulously at Tipsmodo. For United, Fernandes is key, no doubt.
He has to play, surely, and up front.
We expect Garnacho and Højlund to start, but still likely missing Xerxes, Dalot, Martinez. That hurts them.
Any boosts? Maybe players returning?
Well, Ahmad and Delic could be options from the bench, potentially. Midfield, we're currently projecting Casemiro and Ugarte with Onana in goal. Standard stuff there.
Okay. And for Athletic Bilbao, who's the main man?
Well, it has to be Nico Williams, as we said. Our Tipsmodo insights really flag him. Expect him and his brother Iñaki to lead the line.
Any key absences for them?
Yes, Inset is out. That puts a bit more creative pressure on Guruzeta, probably.
Right. And you mentioned experience. DeMarcos is still there, isn't he? Veteran defender.
He is, and he's actually played against United before, way back. So, yeah, adds another little narrative thread.
Okay, so much to consider for this first leg.
Definitely. And look, as you're getting ready for this huge Europa League clash, just remember, Tipsmodo is really Kenya's premium guide for football betting analysis.
We give you the elite data, the sharp predictions, expert strategies. We've got a proven track record.
Don't just gamble in the dark, Tap into the power of the analysis we provide. It makes a difference.
It really does. So, summing up, Athletic Bilbao versus Manchester United, first leg. Fortress versus European form, collective spirit versus individual sparks. It's set up beautifully.
Absolutely poised. Should be a cracker.
For all the expert betting tips, the deep dives, the comprehensive analysis on this match, and, well, all the big games, you know where to go.
That's www.tipsmodo.co.ke.
Bet smarter with Tipsmodo.